I'm the flyest motherfucker at the kickback. Not a competition, little boy with a wrist that. Meet me in the bathroom, I don't want to chit chat. She not a boyfriend, heard he got a six-pack.
Welcome to the podcast, man.
Hello. Thank
Senor
you.
Jordan Wilson.
What's up, guys?
How you been, bro?
Good. Just focused on school and stuff like that.
Just chilling. It's been
Pretty
a
much.
while.
Yeah.
It's so cool when somebody from school that I haven't talked to in a long time. You don't have to wear that.
Nah, yeah.
Somebody that I haven't talked to in a long time comes to the podcast.
Yeah.
Because it's been such a long time.
Dude,
I don't
it's
know.
been like at least maybe what, 4-ish?
Almost 5 years. Yeah.
Jesus, man. Dude, yeah, that's insane.
So just imagine like how much everyone think about
Yeah.
somebody that you knew in high school.
No, yeah.
How much they've changed since you saw them last.
Mm-hmm.
And last time I got invited to this like party, right?
Yeah.
And I saw people there. I was like, holy crap, I haven't seen these people in forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, how you been?
Like I said, I'm good, man. Just working a lot, school and stuff like that. Biggest thing I guess that's happened recently is that I started coaching.
Uh-huh.
And that's
Nice
been-
mustache, by the way.
Yeah, thank you, dude. That took so long. Yeah, for you that nobody that knows this, I just really couldn't grow much facial hair whatsoever.
Did you do any like techniques or something?
Nothing. I
Nothing?
just
Let it happen?
shave. I just let it. Yeah, I just let it happen. This would come in like it's a little patchy every now and then, but I'm like, I'll let it happen.
Are you planning on a beard too, or
If
just?
it happens, it happens. If not, I'm cool with the mustache.
But like, ideally, would you want a beard too?
if it happens, yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I
if
think
it
it'd be
happens.
cool. Like,
I mean, the
just
mustache
the whole-
flow, bro.
No, dude,
it's
I
looking
know.
nice.
Honestly, yeah.
Would you let it like grow and like curl on the
I
sides?
guess that's kind of what I'm hoping it goes to at some point. In
And then
time.
with the tattoos, it's gonna look
Yeah.
freaking great. It's like
Yeah.
you're looking good, bro. I like the overalls, everything.
No, yeah, dude.
But you were saying,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I started coaching at our old high school.
oh, at
And that-
Centennial?
Yeah. And
For-
it's good cross country track.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, what I used to do, and I still run too, like on my own every now and then. But I'm like, I'm seeing it from a whole different perspective, going from being an athlete to
Coaching an
Yeah.
athlete.
Dude, it is so different.
What's different about it?
Well, first of all, like it's just trying to really get more.
Because like, how long were
guess.
you in cross country for?
At high school it was about 4 years because
Right,
I did
all 4
freshman,
years.
freshman and senior year, and then did about 3 years at the JC level
Okay.
because we had that COVID thing
Oh,
happen.
yeah.
So it kind of put a buffer in that, so I was able to finish most of my stuff for JC, and I still had some
Right.
years to run there, so that was really cool. The thing is, I can still run out of college if I want to. It's just I have no time.
Oh, so,
it
you don't do
sucks.
cross country in?
I don't run for any team.
Oh, okay.
I run on my own, like independent stuff like that.
How are you liking that?
It's
Like,
it's
compared to like competing in running and then just running for leisure.
I still compete. That's the thing.
Okay.
I do still compete. I love competing, dude. It is so fun. Last race I was in was it was a couple weeks, a couple Saturdays ago.
Oh, so recently?
Yeah, recently.
Dang.
It was at San Bernardino.
Uh-huh.
On the CBU, not CBU. CBU is on Riverside.
Yeah.
on the course that they have at the college.
Like
over
Cal
there.
State San Bernardino
Yeah,
track?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they had some course there, and dude, it was. I'm in shape for a good 3-mile race, right?
Ooh.
I'm in pretty good shape for that. Anything more than that, I'm not physically fit
Not-
for that.
Dude,
Like I'm
right
good to
now-
race, but I can't do anything too long yet.
Yeah, I feel you. No, you're probably more in shape than I am when it comes to like cardio stuff, bro.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was in the gym yesterday. I'm making a video on that.
Yeah.
And I was like doing some motion, some like wrestling techniques and stuff. And like the first like 10 minutes, I was out. I was like, how do people do this? My legs are killing
Yeah.
me.
No, and I remember last week I finished my classes and like, I'll go to the gym real quick before
Right.
I head out. Did a workout on the treadmill, dude. I just realized how much treadmills suck.
Yeah.
They suck so much. It was
You don't like
hot.
treadmills?
No, I would prefer doing like some kind of workout
Outside?
running, like, outside. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it was fine. Like it was a little gloomy out. So I'm like, yeah, I'll probably just stay inside just in case something happens. No, dude, I should have just gone outside.
Why
It was
more
hot.
outside?
It was sweaty.
Oh.
It was not fun.
Which gym do you go to?
I just on campus. So I go
Oh,
to
okay,
Fullerton.
okay.
I go
Gotcha.
to Cal State Fullerton. So
And they don't have the AC cranked up?
they had a fan, a singular, kind of like this, just kind of going right above, very slow. So I'll get a gust every now and then.
Same
Sometimes-
thing
yeah.
at the Crunch. They got the big fans.
Yeah.
So I went same thing. Treadmills suck at the because it's
Yeah.
just that one
It's just
fan
that
around the
one,
top
yeah.
of you, so you get like no air.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's just but just going from being an athlete to coaching and how the perspective shifts, you really have to think more about, is what we're doing good for the athlete or is there something that we can do differently to help them get better?
Okay.
Like as me being able to shift from that perspective, from being the athlete to coaching the athlete, I'd be like, okay, let's see if maybe we'll slow it down here for them.
And it's just like basing it off of what you see from them?
I'm basing it off what I've done
Okay.
to try
your
to
past
help
experience?
them. Yes.
Gotcha.
So during some speed workouts, I'll go in front and do a lot of the pacing for them.
Uh-huh.
And my top 3 guys will kind of really come up on me. I'm like, hey, ease. Like I literally like stick my whole arm out like, hey, back, ease up.
Oh, it's like stay at a pace?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I'm like, hey, just ease up. I'm running this so that way you guys know what other people are capable of. Because a lot of the schools like within our area, like
Right.
Santiago, Corona, Roosevelt, Narco, stuff like that, right? They have fast kids.
They're fast?
Like, yeah, the thing is, though, it's crazy, right?
but we got Flash over here. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, but in when I was running a lot more, yeah, it was like that. But yeah, it's crazy, dude, because now people are getting faster.
Oh. Why do you think that they're getting
I
faster?
have this thing. I think a lot of it is that kids are starting a whole lot younger when they're running, or they're finding programs that are very good at getting people to certain things that they want to do.
Right.
And I've seen that a lot.
Do you think like
Since-
it's also like the parents thinking like, hey, you're gonna be a freaking track star?
Hey,
or,
maybe that too. It's there's a whole list of things, dude. It's genetics, it's family lineage, so
Right.
like there's a whole lot of things. Like I'm on my own too. I'm like a legacy because my grandpa ran when he was in high school. My
Okay.
mom ran when she was in high school, and now it's me. So that's,
Will your kids run in high school?
if they want to, that's up to them, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna force them to do whatever they want. Like if they want to swim, run, football, wrestling, band,
But they're doing a sport,
they're active. I don't care what they do
Okay,
as long as they're
active.
involved.
right?
They can do whatever they want.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're seeing the differences from what you did versus what they're
Yeah.
doing now.
Yeah, like some of the workouts are still the same, right? And I'm running like how I feel like I should be, like how my comfort level with that. But then I'm like, I gotta really rethink because like I'm not the one practicing here. I'm here to help them.
Right.
So I gotta gauge myself too sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're still learning while you're coaching.
That's the
That's
thing.
crazy.
I gotta really that's like the one thing I really like enjoy about this. Like I'm learning things as both the athlete as and a coach, which is insane. Like I never really thought about that.
Would you ever go to like compete in it like in a bigger level?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. I would love to. Like if like coaching wise or like just competing wise on my own.
Both.
Both. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
What are
I
you looking forward to most? Like the coaching side or the athlete side?
dude, they're both just it's so different, really. Like yeah, it's all the same sport,
Right.
but it's like two greatly different aspects of it.
Got you.
Yeah. Like I love running and I love competing. But watching people improve and get better that way is a different type of like like fulfillment, I guess you could
do
say.
get that.
Yeah.
One thing that's always brought up in the podcast is that people like watching others grow.
Yeah.
So like even if them themselves are not growing, like just seeing the fact that the ones around you are growing, like
funny thing is, right? I'm total opposite, right? If I see people growing in a way, I kind of feel like I'm growing too. Especially if I'm helping them.
right.
Because it's like, yeah, like it may not seem like I am, but I think on a deeper level, like more internally, you kind of are.
You think that it's because I wouldn't say self-doubt in a way, but at the same time it's like this is what I created, but when you do it to yourself, it's like
Yeah.
you know.
Like I honestly,
I'm just doing the normal thing.
No, but in a way, it is kind of like self-doubt. Like to you, it doesn't seem like too much, like on personally, but to other people, it seems really big, right?
Yeah.
But you got to really think like, hey, what if this was somebody else helping me? Mm-hmm. And you really got to say like, oh yeah, I am improving. I am growing. Like
Right.
little things. Yeah. But that's still going to lead you to bigger and bigger things later on down the line.
It's cool because you still have that athlete side to you.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at them, it kind of just go back to your athlete
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
side, not just your coaching side. So it's like, wow, I'm growing as an athlete as well.
Yeah.
So how do you think you'll perform next time? Like after you start coaching more often?
I don't know. It's that I got to get my own training back into.
Right.
But I think I'll be probably better than what I did last time. But I'm like still debating for my next race anyway. It's going to be next month. There's 2 coming up. I don't know if I'm going to do the one that's at Fullerton because I have one there. It's a little bit longer than a 3 mile. So I just got to really get my fitness up by then. Or I go to run the Mission in one out in
Okay.
Riverside. And I ran that last year and I won it.
You won it?
I won it last
Like
year.
first place?
Yes, sir.
Dang.
First place overall for men, or like overall. Yeah.
Congratulations,
Thank
man.
you. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So if I go back and do that, I'm gonna try to 2-time that, so win that again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How tough was it last time?
It wasn't that bad.
How long is it?
The 3 miles.
3 miles? Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't really too bad. And I've ran in that area before because, like I said, JC, and I ran at RCC.
Right.
So like I know that whole area, right? And it was pretty easy. Like just getting to like just the first mile on its own was kind of a little difficult, just because it was just kind of open and a little long.
Yeah.
But once we got into an area, I'm like, I know exactly where I am.
Yeah.
I know how this goes.
You're in your own realm right now.
Exactly. Like I'm
You're in the
outta here.
zone.
Yeah. It was me. Like from what I remember, gun went off. It was me, some other guy, and a few kids. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Me and the guy were jogging, like not jogging, but like running at a pretty good pace, and there were maybe like younger 3-ish younger kids behind us. I'm like, dude, how long do you think they're gonna last? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, well, we'll just wait and see. We get probably about maybe half a mile in, turn around, they were gone.
Oh, you left them in the dust.
We didn't even enter the park where the second mile started. Yeah, they were just.
Did you
gone.
notice?
I turn my head every now and then because I like kind of knowing like who's around sometimes.
Like where you're at?
Yeah, where I'm at, like what's
Okay.
going on. So like kind of turn like, and like just gone.
They were just completely
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, and the dude got in front. He was pacing me for a bit, and then once I entered the park, I'm like, dude, I know where I'm at. He's like, all right, and then I just left from there.
Dang, you keep bringing up pace. How do you pace yourself?
My watch.
Oh,
That's like
okay, okay.
Yeah, it's like one of the easiest things to do because like if you don't have it, like you kind of go on
I thought you were
feeling.
doing some like math in your head.
No, it's either based on feeling or based off my watch.
Freaking carry the 2 divided by 3.
No, that's just too much. Yeah, no, I'm not. My math skills.
This guy really is Flash.
Nah, dude.
But it's just your watch the
yeah,
entire time.
just my watch the entire time.
And like, what kind of pace do you want to stay at? Why?
I'm normally racing wise. I'm normally in like under 6-ish minutes a mile.
Okay.
So anywhere between. Fastest I think I've ran. Fastest 3 mile I ran was back in high school, and it was like 15:40-ish.
Okay.
So that's about like 5:20-ish a mile.
Okay.
So I'm anywhere between, I'd say that and about 5:50
Okay. Okay.
per mile.
Is that like, I don't even know how the paces work. Like, what would be considered like a fast pace? Like super fast. I'm talking like world record breaking.
anything under 5
Under 5.
currently?
Dang.
Anything faster than 5 minutes, because 5 minutes. Yeah, so it's 5 minutes for 3 miles. That's already 15 flat and some change.
You're running a mile in 5 minutes.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's pretty
so
good.
if you're running like low 4s
Mm-hmm.
or like mid 4:30-ish and some change,
Mm-hmm.
you're running pretty fast.
I saw a movie called 4 Minute Mile a while ago.
Yeah.
That isn't that like the world record or something?
Current. So I think world records like actual world records like 3:40 and some change.
Holy crap!
Yeah. Just recently they had a race. Jesus, where was it? Oh gosh, I'm blanking. I think it was up in I think they had it in Oregon just recently, right? Current American record is, I want to say 3:43, 3:42.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
These dudes are fit
Right.
beyond all belief, dude.
They
These
like
guys,
wake up and run out of bed.
dude. Honestly, the guy that won it is a Norwegian athlete.
Okay.
And his family is nothing but runners.
Oh wow.
And this dude's been running since he was young. He's my age.
he ran out the womb.
Pretty much, yeah, dude. And he's my age too.
What?
Yeah, he's my age and at 3:40 something.
He's that fast? Well, yeah, it's in his DNA or something, bro.
Yeah,
it's
it
in
is.
his genetic code.
Yeah. Plus, you gotta also, especially with a lot of running too, you have to really think about like altitude and like other types of environment and what other types of
Right.
training they're doing too.
Yeah, the altitude. I heard that that's one of the reasons Usain Bolt was like super fast when he competed in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Because of the altitude that he had like back in his hometown.
Yeah. Well, Jamaica's like really, it's more tropical, really.
Yeah, but there's,
but there are like mountains and hills and whatnot, and hill training will really do that too. Hill training is a good way to build speed.
Yeah, that reminds. Oh, because the
Just the gain and how fast you have to turn over so that you don't fall on your face.
Yeah.
No, I'm being honest. You have to really turn over going up.
Are you
especially
speaking from past experiences?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was that?
Got some scars on my knees to prove that.
Hey, battle scars. Battle
Yes.
scars.
Yes. Sir.
But that reminds me, like the altitude, like a lot of athletes do that. I know
Yes.
that boxers go up to Big Bear and they start boxing up there because it's freaking
It's-
hard to
yeah.
breathe. You ever tried to run in Big Bear?
I have. When at my JC, we spent at least a week up there.
Oh, really?
And yeah, dude, it was the first couple days was tough.
Why so?
Yeah, just trying to just get adjusted to it.
Oh, yeah.
Because the whole science thing, like there's there's more oxygen up there, but the pressure is lower. So it takes a minute to kind of
take in the
take it
air.
in. Yeah.
Because it's like there's like a lot of little walls that just have to go around.
Pretty much. So what we did, we'd head up, we'd get to like Arrowhead because it's a little lower than Big Bear. Spent a couple hours there, got a little run and just kind of get used to that height. And then we went back up, got the Big Bear. Didn't run there until like the next day because by the time we got there, it was already late. So that first workout in Big Bear sucked.
Killer.
It was, dude, it was so bad. Everything hurt. My lungs hurt, legs. It was just, oh my God, so bad.
I mean, we filmed a movie there, and I was only there for a week, and like the first day, I was like, dang.
Yeah, it's different.
Your body feels like a little sore afterwards too.
Yeah, that's just because, like I said, it's the whole different pressure system, and their body is trying to get adjusted to that. Yeah.
How long do you think it takes to get like adjusted?
If you're doing it just for like a little bit, like for a young group of kids or a young group of people, about a week, 2 weeks, whatever.
Yeah.
But you have a lot of like really good athletes or really good teams that'll train up there for about maybe a good month or two.
How long do you think you would stay up there at Big Bear if you had to like?
If I was really like in it,
right,
I would probably say I'd try to spend maybe a month or two up there. Like
you said you're busy with school, huh? That's why you're not.
I'm not running as much, but I really want to. I'm really trying to get back.
Are you gonna do it after school?
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying to get whatever runs I can in when I can. But
do you run daily or? Yeah, in the mornings?
No, because I have classes in the mornings.
Oh, got you.
So that's like the one downside. When I would rather run, I'd rather run in the mornings 'cause it's so much nicer, so much cooler. You get it done with out of the way.
Something about the air, huh?
Yeah.
The air is nice in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
I mean, I woke up today to take my siblings to school, and I went out, nice cold air, and fall's coming around too, so everything just feels so nice.
I know. Yeah, and that's like just the perfect time to just run anyway, too. You feel nice little breeze. Just get out and go.
Yeah.
And I run in like the shortest shorts too, just because that's just how we do it.
You're used to it.
And I'm used to it, and it's nice. Some days where it gets cold, so I do throw on like tights or something. But other than that, it's short shorts, t-shirt, tank top, and I'm just out the door and I go.
Dude, I'm missing hoodie season. I'm missing. Like I can imagine just running in
coming.
sweats. I don't even run, and I'm like I can imagine running in sweats.
I can probably do that for maybe a mile, but after that, I'm like, nope, too hot.
Too hot. Gotta take it off.
Sweats and just keep going. Yeah.
One of the things that my dad's coach from wrestling, because we still talk to him every once in a while, he's like, before you guys even wrestle, I got to teach you the foundation.
Yeah.
Because when you're in let's just say somebody wants to approach you, you don't want to go and fight them. You want to run and get the fuck out of here.
Basic instincts.
My dad's
like, fight.
Like for the first month, he just had us running all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got to learn how to run again.
Yeah.
Can barely walk.
Yeah.
How'd you like get into running? Was it like just
I just wanted. So this was back when So you remember how we started at freaking CFIS, right? Right. And I just completely vanished about like start of this year.
Why so? Where'd you go?
Stuff happened with one of the history teachers or on like some stupid assignment. So my mom just pulled me out.
She's like, fuck this.
Pretty much, yeah. Just pretty much, right. And I ended up at Auburndale.
Okay.
Did
you have Mr. Jackson?
I don't remember. That's the thing. I don't remember. I was only there for 7th grade.
Oh, gotcha.
I was only there for 7th grade. And then I left there, ended up going to El Cerrito. And that's kind of really where I got into running.
Why so? What did you guys do?
I think it was just bored or something. And I knew some people.
I'm gonna run.
No, pretty much. Yeah. I was bored and I knew some people that I hung out with on school. And like, hey, we're going to go track rides. I'm like, oh, okay. You mind if I just go and watch? They're like, yeah. So I was there and just watching them, and it seemed like fun. So when the tryouts came around, and this is a funny thing, right? Tryouts came around, I go try to do sprints. I'm like, I can't sprint because I'm watching everybody else. I'm like, yeah, no, my time's not good enough to sprint.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll run the mile or something, right?
For longer periods of time.
Yeah, and then my body was like, stupid, stop, can't do this. So then I'm like, okay, I just won't do it. I'll just stop.
Yeah, I wasn't born for this.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
And then somebody else, I'm good to go.
Yeah, so I turned around and just left. Never looked back, right?
Maybe I'll play the flute. I don't know.
Yeah, but anyway, I just left. Didn't really give it a second thought again, right? It was once we started going to high school, I'm like, okay, this seems cool, not different, right? I'm like, you know what? I want to try to do it again. I want to try to run again. So I'm
okay, so you like tried it in 8th grade, but you didn't do it in 8th grade.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, tried it, didn't do it. Went back in high school. I'm like, okay, I want to try this, right? And my mom's like, you sure you want to do this? I'm like, yeah I want to do it. Yeah. 3 weeks later, walk up to her, I'm like, I want to quit. Like, I can't do this. She's like, you started it.
You gotta finish it.
Exactly.
Dang.
And
Shout out,
that's-
mom.
Yeah, honestly, and that's really what drove the rest of that.
What was your thoughts like the first week of running? Like while you're there, you're just like,
Help,
help me, I'm dying.
Why?
Save me.
Who? Why did I do this? Why am I torturing myself? Like it was just.
It really is like torture, huh?
It's yeah. Like it doesn't seem like it, but it's very brutal.
What kind
on
of
the
like
body.
mental state do you have to go through while you're running just to keep going?
Just whatever you can think of. Sometimes I'll have songs, dude. Like I'll just have like some random song just on a repeat all the time.
What are your
And
go-tos?
I can't do it off the top of my head.
Uh-huh.
But no, never mind. There was one Bonfire by Childish Gambino,
Okay.
and me and one of my. You remember Dylan?
Yes.
Yeah, me and him. Sometimes I just go back and forth, singing it half the time.
So so you guys are like right there next.
We're
to each other?
running with each other sometimes, yeah, and we just kind of go.
I
back
swear,
and
I
forth
would
on
look
it.
at you and him like at school, and sometimes it would remind me of Goten in Trunks.
Yeah.
I swear, I'd be like,
Yeah.
you guys are right there.
Yeah.
Everywhere you went, he was just right
no,
there.
because, yeah, no, because we same team anyway, so we just hung out together.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
made sense. Yeah,
Yeah, it did make sense for
Yeah, no,
sure.
But yeah, I still had other friends besides all my cross country guys. Like
Yeah, of course.
You, for instance, some of the
Yeah.
other ASB, IB kids, freaking Gabe, Corey. So
Right.
yeah, people that have been on
Different
here.
groups.
Yeah, I've had. Yeah, that's just because with me going to all these different schools and all that, I know different people. So
From different, yeah.
exactly. So I'm able to kind of just blend in, merge in, just kind of.
And you do pretty well.
Yeah, and I'm fine. I'll live. I'll
Yeah,
survive.
like even, like I don't remember us being like always super close, but I knew that every single time I was like, "That's a good guy right there."
Yeah,
That's
like
Flash.
I always had fun. Yeah,
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
thing.
And
You
I've
always-
known you since like. Did you go to Lincoln?
Yeah,
Yeah, right. So
yeah.
I knew you
from
since
like kinder, I think.
wow.
Kinder to third. That's
B
when
track.
I was there. Yeah,
I remember.
that's crazy, dude.
I
From
know.
that
They got
long.
rid of tracks completely in those schools.
Did they?
Yeah, both our middle school and our elementary school.
Thank God.
You didn't like
I
tracks?
did not. It was so
Dang, the guy that's
was
in track
so
doesn't
dumb.
like tracks.
Funny thing is, I prefer running wise. I prefer running cross country just because it's so much like open, so much nicer, different course
Oh yeah, 'cause
every
you guys
time.
go farther, huh?
Yeah, different course, but it's easier to watch track.
Ah.
It's easier to watch and kind of compete with track because you know more what you're doing in track. It's easier. I find it easier that way, but I enjoy running cross country a lot more.
So you like watching track, but you like doing cross country.
Yes,
Why do you like watching track? Because it's like
it's
you-
easier to watch.
Yeah, it finishes faster?
Honestly, it's easier to watch. It goes by faster, and it's all kind of just in one spot.
Mm-hmm.
With track or cross country, you got to go. You get your start point, and then you get your finish point. Like say somewhere way out over here, right?
Yeah.
So like, and just as a coaching perspective too, starting and watching my athletes start, and then trying to find like a different point to kind of just talk to them and like say something about it. It's insane.
If you could do like a cross country race anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I would say probably. Oh, geez.
Hard one, huh?
Yeah, it really is because I've seen a lot of different courses like all over Oregon for sure.
Oh,
Just because it's like
Oregon's beautiful.
very.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just because like it's just a big running community on
Okay.
its own already. Like
Really?
in Eugene,
Okay.
Eugene, Oregon, dude, biggest. That's Tracktown. That
Okay.
is Tracktown. USA.
Tracktown.
Yeah, if you go search it
That's
up,
cool.
Yeah, dude, if you search it up, you'll see it's Tracktown. Yeah, the Flagstaff as well. They have a really good running community up there too. But anywhere in the world, I would probably. I want to say somewhere out in Europe.
Somewhere out in Europe.
Yeah.
No specific location, just
No,
somewhere
just
in
just
Europe.
somewhere out there. Just kind of a whole different scenery change and different
Right.
environment. But they have really crazy races. Like the more out east you go, races get crazy.
Yeah, once you start hitting Russia, it's fucking insane.
Yeah. But yeah, there was a race. I don't remember where. I think it was back in 20. I want to say 21 ish. They were a part of the course where it just ran right through a museum.
Through a museum?
Right, like right through the middle of some little museum in a park.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone into a building while doing cross country?
We ran like around buildings, but never through a building.
Just like people in there just looking at everything.
No, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone thinks you're stealing.
Yeah, no, but it was like some big world championship that they had for cross country, and people just running right through the middle of a building. Yeah,
So you would go somewhere in Europe.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to go to Europe. Have you ever been?
No.
No?
No.
Do you travel a lot?
no, that's
No, not
that's
even for cross country or anything?
the farthest I've gone for cross country was up in Fresno.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the furthest I've gone for cross
Still
country.
pretty far. We
Yeah,
could
pretty
3
far.
hours.
It's
Actually, no, it's like 5.
6.
Because it's
like
farther. I was thinking like
to 6.
Bakersfield
It's,
area.
It's another hour and a half from
Yeah, you're right.
Bakersfield. Yeah, so it's far, man.
I remember Fresno. Did you ever watch iCarly?
Yeah.
there was always that like, who lives in Fresno? Like it was one of those inside jokes.
Funny thing is, dude, there's actually, it's crazy you think, like to think about that, but like Fresno, there's people there, but it is not that busy.
Really, nothing really goes on in Fresno.
Nothing really happens in Fresno now.
Except for track meets.
Cross country, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like where the big meet is, like the state meet. It's up in Fresno. Yeah, but like really nothing really happens much. Like not much business is going on, I'd probably say, until like that weekend kind of thing. Yeah.
So nothing too crazy. It's more like a calm, peaceful.
They got a nice mall, a nice little shopping center. Yeah, it's nice. It's peaceful. Kind of. I couldn't say no, not like us, not like this area, but
we're like right in the middle. Of
yeah,
like super busy and then like
super
also
busy,
calm.
not so busy. Yeah. Yeah, no, but it's I can't really think of it, but like it's nice, it's peaceful, it's cool.
What do you like more? Do you like it being chaotic and kind of like busy life?
I kind of live off of chaos.
Really?
I kind of
like
live
that.
off chaos. It's so weird, like to think about that, but
Comfortable in chaos.
yes,
Yeah.
with everything that's going on, man, you kind of have to get comfortable with
For
the
sure.
chaos.
Yeah, you gotta be able to hang.
Yeah, that's honestly, yeah.
How are you comfortable in chaos? How do you do that?
I don't know.
Because there's times where that chaos is too
it's
fucking
just
hard.
too much. Yeah, so there are times where I just have to completely disconnect, I guess, not with whatever's going
With
on.
reality.
In a way, yeah, but just kind of, I guess, kind of like just bring myself.
So like zone everything out.
Yeah, and
Dang.
I'll do that by just like music a lot,
Music helps.
and yeah, it really helps. So I'll just plug my headphones in and just kind of
What kind of
tune
music are you into?
everything out. It's a lot of rap. There's R&B as well, and
For sure.
oh jeez, like some pop as well. Yeah,
Every once in a while.
Every
here and
once in a
there.
while.
Do you like rap a lot?
yeah.
I've noticed that.
Rap.
Because there would be like school dances sometimes. I remember, and then we would just see you there in the dance floor, and then you start hyping up with both of us. Like I remember those times, me, you, Baez, you just come
Oh
up,
my
and
God,
then
just-
Baez,
yeah.
I remember Baez would be surprised. He'd be like, "Oh shit, he knows all the words."
Yeah. Well, stepdad, he listened to a lot of that music, so I just listened and I'm like, okay, this is
Adapted.
cool. Yeah, adapted to it. But I do find more. So there's a difference when it comes to rap. I like more lyric rap based.
Yeah. So
Like-
Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah.
J. Cole.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like there's meaning. There has to be like some kind of meaning behind it. Like if it's just normal, like drill rap sucks. I'm not gonna lie. To those who like it, to each their own. Just me personally, I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah,
I just
not your thing.
Not that or the mumble rap either. I'm not too big on that.
Yeah.
But there's got to be like some substance, at least for me to understand.
There's times where it can go like you're at a party, some sort of event.
no,
you're
yeah,
trying
no,
to get hyped
no,
up.
yeah, no, and that's
Like, I don't-
cool. No, that's totally cool. That's fine. I'll hype up to it.
I don't
but-
do bitches and drugs and hoes,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
hey, I'll have a good time.
Yeah, but like just for me, like if I'm listening to it
Yeah.
on my own personal time, there needs to be something behind it.
Yeah, Joey Badass is one of my favorites.
I don't think I've heard a lot from him.
You should listen.
Like
to
I
Joey.
know who he is, but I just haven't heard like too much from him.
Yeah, I'm not into like music all that much compared to some other people.
Yeah.
But Joey Badass, Kendrick Lamar, every time
Yeah.
I do hear one of those songs, I end up liking it.
No, yeah. This is one that not a lot, some people do listen to, but not a lot of people do. NF.
NF. Who's that?
You're gonna probably laugh, but he's a Christian rapper. But
Okay.
doesn't really sound like it with a lot of stuff that he does make, but it really gets you to think.
Oh,
Like it's really, really deep.
really? Like
Yeah.
about Christianity and like
No, not even that. Just like stuff in general.
I like things that make me think.
Yeah, like he really gets you to think. He made a song called "Time."
Uh-huh.
You know the song "Let You Down" or "Let Me Down" or something.
Let me down. I don't think so.
I gotta find it real quick.
Damn, I'm out of culture.
Well,
I
not,
should
is
listen
that
to
not many people really listen to him? Like it's like that same deal with like Logic and all that too.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like those little like niche groups,
Uh-huh.
and he's like kind of in that little zone, I guess you can say.
So only the ones who listen to NF know about NF.
Pretty much. Like there's people. Like, he has songs that are on the radio and all that too,
Uh-huh.
but like it's not. He's like not super big and all that, or
Gotcha.
he is, but like not a lot of people really know him, I guess.
Hold on, play me one of your like favorite bars, something that really made you think, if you remember it.
Oof.
Sorry to put you on the spot like that.
No,
Trying to come
hold
up with
up.
a lyric.
No, yeah. Okay.
Oh, he said, okay, I got it. know
I
exactly.
found one of the songs that's a really good one.
Good to see you, man.
No, yeah, dude, it's cool.
It's
Like
been
I've
a
always,
while.
like I always watch these and like the little clips, and I'm like, this seems cool. Like it's totally different, like watching the videos and actually being on the set. Like it's
Right.
Like, you guys don't realize like how kind of big and wide this whole space
Yeah,
is.
like if you guys look on the other side, we got a whole studio set behind us. There's like an elephant in the room and shit.
Yeah, but like it's crazy. Like the whole setup, dude, is very very nice.
Thanks. It wasn't the
Enjoy
most ideal setup, to be honest with you. I had like my actual setup in the garage.
No,
but
yeah.
This came off pretty nice.
No, yeah, dude. For like shifting around, it's
Right.
nice. It feels like roomy, like nice and
Feels
cozy.
kind of cozy, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
I like it too. It's just there's a lot of distractions. So like
Yeah.
people come across the.
But that's just, and that's really what you just gotta like just kind of get used to.
yeah.
That's living in chaos. kind
Yeah,
of thing.
living in chaos.
Just kind of accommodate, just kind of go about your day, because that's really what I do daily. Because I live with my mom and my sister,
Mm-hmm.
right, in 2-bedroom apartment,
Okay.
and I'm out in the living room.
Okay.
So
Yeah. No.
I-
I know what it feels like to be in
Yeah.
the living room, man. I was living I got my first room when I was like my first own room when I was like, I think a junior
Yeah,
in high school.
I had my own room when I was probably about maybe a freshman. No, yeah, about freshman to my maybe sophomore year.
Uh-huh.
No, junior senior year. Then moved somewhere. Did not have my own room for a minute. Then we're at my junior college, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll get a room when I get a room. And it's just have not had one for a minute.
You haven't had one for a minute. You
Yeah.
miss it?
Yeah.
But you like I don't know. There's something about sleeping on the couch and waking up. With
Oh no, it's my own bed.
Oh yeah.
I have
oh,
my
you
own,
have your own bed.
I have my own bed in like my living room.
Shoot, I had the couch, man. The couch was crazy.
No, yeah, couches are. That's not fun.
Yeah,
But,
you wake up
yeah.
with your back a little twisted.
Yeah,
you know.
like because sometimes they're either too long or they're too short,
you
and
got your feet up here.
yeah, your feet are up here, or like it's just not wide enough, so like you're sleeping here.
You're
but
like
then
sideways, trying
try to roll over, you almost fall off. That's happened probably one too many times.
Yeah, but you're
Jeez.
comfortable living in chaos.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, I can't find because like there's just so many,
Uh huh.
and this is a song.
Oh.
No, I don't remember too much, like lyric wise, but the album The Search is probably one of the biggest ones that made me like just really think about stuff.
Mhm.
Because like it,
You should go back like after this. Go back home.
Yeah.
Put on some headphones and close your eyes and start
Yeah.
listening to it. See what else you find in it.
no, yeah, because like you just see some of the titles, right? He's got The Search, Leave Me Alone, My Stress, Time, When I Grow Up, and one that I really enjoy was I Miss the Days.
I miss the days.
Yeah, and this really gets you thinking about when you were a whole lot younger.
What's his name? I'm gonna start listening to his
NF.
music because I gotta see. Let me see. NF.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add it to my Spotify playlist so I can listen to the wording of
Thing is,
everything.
it's under hip hop and rap too, which is the craziest thing.
Hip hop and rap.
It's NF, yeah.
Follow. Let you down. The search. Hope. Happy. Lie.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hope that whole album for Hope is pretty good too.
I've been trying to diversify my music a little bit more
Yeah, no,
because
but-
I've been listening to the same songs on repeat.
Biggest albums I would say though are The Search and Hope. Those are really good songs. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, with the whole I miss the days thing, it's like it really gets you to kind of go back and like really think about stuff. Like you just like look at the lyrics.
Let me see. Let me see what it says. I miss the days when I had a smile on my face and wasn't so caught up in all the small things, wasn't so adamant that I could handle everything alone, and wasn't so cautious and always exhausted. And actually listen to the things that my heart said, riding my bike and just riding my bike. No, not overthinking my life, not always wondering if I'm a likable person or somebody that nobody likes, not always stressing about money or losing my job or scared I ain't making the flight, not always going to bed every night with this knot in my stomach that never unwinds. No, that's
That's not even the whole thing, but yeah, dude, that really like it really has you think.
You know, I've been going back to that. I talked to my girlfriend all the time. We were just talking about it today,
Yeah.
earlier today, and she was sending me some like baby pictures of herself, right?
Mhm.
And I was like, like look at it, baby, right?
Yeah.
She's like, I miss being a little kid. I'm like, I miss being a little kid so much,
It's because we're just going through so much,
right?
and like we're not even that old. We're barely early 20s.
We're barely becoming adults. Let's
Exactly.
be honest.
Yeah, barely doing like but you really with everything that's going on, we have to grow up
Yeah.
a whole lot faster than we should.
I wonder. I think about that too. I'm like, are we really growing up faster? Because I think about my parents. I'm like, how did they grow up? My
Yeah.
dad, my mom and dad, like at 20 years old when they had me.
Yeah,
like
dude,
how
same.
they had to grow up.
Yeah, they
you know
had
what
to.
I mean?
But yeah, we're in our 20s, no kids.
No kids.
Mind you, right now, early 20s, no kids, so we beat our parents. So good thing. Good thing.
We're on a good track.
Yeah, good track, positive. But we still have to grow up
Right.
so much faster than what a lot of other people have to do, which
Yeah.
is insane. Just because,
How do you think we're growing up faster?
well, first of all, a lot of us got jobs when we were like 16, 17 maybe.
Yeah.
So that's that just to help out with
Right.
stuff that's going on. Like for me, it wasn't too much of an issue. Like I had my mom, single mom, worked pretty good job, but just I didn't have to work until I was in college, so it wasn't too bad. But I can notice that there were some things that she did need help with, and when I was younger, I couldn't do much, which sucked because that's
You just want to help your mom.
yeah,
of
I want to
course.
help my mom. That's my mom. That's the birth
My
giver.
mom.
That's the birth giver.
I
and-
came from her.
exactly. And the males I had around, like father figures, were not much help.
Right.
Like my own dad, I've got no idea what he's up to, and
Yeah.
could care less.
Yeah.
And my stepfather's out somewhere east. So, yeah, a lot of men leave. That's
Yeah.
one thing I've realized when they get older. Sometimes they'll just
No,
leave.
it's been going on a lot too.
Yeah.
You know, fatherless kids.
Yeah,
now.
and sometimes they become the better dads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see you growing up right now, and like just how you said, comfortable in chaos.
Yeah.
Just to hear somebody say that, I'm telling you, it sticks with you because it kind of
Yeah.
gives you a mindset of what your mindset is.
Yeah.
You know that you're willing to roll with the punches. That you'll take a punch and give one back. You know,
Yeah.
you're ready to go.
Yeah, no, dude. Like honestly, dude. Like yeah, I know we haven't hung out in a while.
Yeah.
Right. But if someone were to come up and start swinging at you, dude, I will full on. Let's go.
Yeah, that's how it
I
has
will
to be.
do whatever.
Right.
Because like that's my friend, that's my bro. So I will do whatever. Like I will defend anybody if it
Right.
comes down to like if I know you and I'm close to you, that's just I just don't see why someone would want
It's
to
that
hurt.
protective side. you know?
Honestly, it is. It
Yeah.
really is. Yeah.
It's funny. Men are, I don't know. I have that. Like with everyone around me. Hey, you're not touching that person.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
that's my person.
Yeah.
It is that protective, like masculine thing within us. I don't know what it is.
It's just how I guess we are.
Yeah.
Like in a weird way, it is kind of how we are hardwired, like to protect.
Right.
But that's just kind of how I've been. Like always try to take care of.
It is kind of unexplainable sometimes. It's just like a feeling, you know, that goes
Like
in
you know what's right and you know what's wrong, and just seeing somebody get hurt is wrong.
It's somebody that you care about.
Exactly.
That really
That's-
can tip you off. Yeah. You ever gone full berserk?
No, because I try to hold that down.
Yeah.
I try not to go too crazy.
Right.
But there have been times where I'm like, yeah,
Deep breath. Deep breath.
just deep breath, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I really try not to like go, I guess, too much into anger,
Right.
because doing that's just gonna snowball and go down and down. And
Yeah. So you have to
not
step
look-
up and help your mom out. You know, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You're the new man of the house in a way.
pretty much, yeah,
Big responsibility as a kid.
yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't well, like I said, I had my stepdad around. He left when I was like about 18, so I already graduated high school, so it wasn't too much, but still, like in a way, a lot of younger people like are growing up so much faster than they did,
Yeah.
which is just crazy.
And it's like, I don't know. Like I think about it too. Like social media has played a big role in society, and it's crazy.
Yeah, and the thing is, we're growing up with it because like internet didn't come out until like 2000, or like
Well, not
1990.
Because the internet
90s.
was before. It was like 1990, 80.
I'd say like early 90s.
I think early 90s. We started, we because YouTube came out in 2006,
Yeah.
you know? So that's when it started, like, really, people
Yeah.
were sharing their minds. And
You know, but the thing is, we were growing up with that.
Yeah.
And we're still growing up as all these things are popping up, like the whole AI situation, because that
Yeah.
wasn't really too big of a deal.
it was talked about in movies. And
Exactly.
it was just that,
Yeah.
movies.
But now it's real.
now it's here.
Like, yeah, it's nothing too crazy like the movies, but with how it could turn out,
Yeah.
you never know.
Later on, there's going to be full-blown movies made by an AI talking about AI.
And that is, oh my gosh, but the whole, just with the whole past writer strike thing, like
Yeah.
that was a big thing, I guess, that they were talking about, the whole AI, like really getting too involved and being too interruptive with certain processes. Like, yeah, coming up, like kind of just like throwing out ideas, like, yeah, that's cool, fine. But having it like write out whole scripts or like create whole characters to put into movies.
Creating a whole world.
Yeah.
Like, all right, there's a world with a wizard and there's red sky and dragons. Just the entire thing.
Yeah, sometimes like with like ideas wise, it's cool, But like when it comes to making, I guess like dialogue or other like ideas related, I guess to like more script based stuff, or like when it comes to inserting, I guess like background characters, so like extras and whatnot, that's where it was getting a little tricky for a lot of people, because like you can write whole scripts and books and stuff all through AI, and like you can the whole like 3D casting and all that too.
Yeah.
Like just body casting and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like you're able to get 3D images of all these people. And you can just insert them wherever you want to. And
Wherever you want.
yeah, and a lot of people. That's like one thing that they were fighting about.
Or like, have you like it's dangerous sometimes. Like, have you seen the deep fakes stuff where they like make somebody say something completely outrageous,
Or just the whole AI voice changer things.
Yeah. Like the rap, the AI rap. That's
Yeah.
always a thing that I've been hearing. It always comes up on my TikTok. You know, but just imagine you have like these presidential candidates coming up, and people believe anything on the internet now. You know, not even like go and Google things to like search things up to make sure that they're real. They just I saw it, boom, that's what it is, right? So imagine they start seeing like huge figures say some crazy shit, and like, well, what are we doing?
The thing is, they already do half the time. On both sides. Yeah, I'm like, I do look into the politics. I'm just not super big on it. I did vote, but
no, I think like right now
both sides are both totally crazy, and
people are fucking crazy.
yeah,
Like,
it's
it's just people.
that's just people.
They're crazy.
Again, main focus: living in chaos.
Like get used
Living
to
in
it.
chaos. This is what's going on, people. This is the real world right now. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's just everybody. It's all one coin,
Yeah.
two different sides.
Yeah, but it's all a big mess, a big mess of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like right now, I think one, we're getting older, how you
Yes.
said,
Yeah.
right? So we start focusing more on like what's going on,
When
you know?
what's gonna affect us
Right.
later on. It's like the biggest thing for me right now is the whole student debt thing,
Yeah,
and now they just completely like, okay, you guys gotta pay it all back now. I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
right now.
Like later when you're done. But like the whole loan forgiveness thing, right? They totally got rid of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So me being in school and having to take out loans, I'm like, the hell?
Yeah,
I kind of needed that.
yeah. What happened to that?
Exactly. Yeah. Like it sucks.
Yeah,
Because
I
now
can
I gotta
imagine.
Yeah. So now I gotta make sure when I'm done, I get a good job so that way I can pay that off. Like it's like I'm gonna be like too much in debt. Like not like a lot of people who just went straight to a 4-year or went somewhere out of state where they're paying maybe like almost $100K.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'll probably only maybe pocket out maybe anywhere between 20 to 50.
I mean, that's still a lot, but
It's a lot.
It's
but,
not
like,
100K.
in comparison, yeah. Because I'm at one of the cheapest Cal States, so it's not that bad.
You're
it's
going
only-
to
I go-
Fullerton.
Yeah, Fullerton.
Right,
And
Trojans. Trojans.
Titans.
Titans. My bad.
Elephants, sir.
Sorry.
That's USC. If you want to talk Trojans,
You're
that's USC. Yeah. No, we're the Titans. Yeah, no, and I'm each semester I'm probably paying about maybe $3K in loans.
Okay.
So it's not too bad
Right.
right now. But like just recently, and this is like the dumbest thing too, some of the trustee or the boards for just CSU in general, right, are going to be upping the tuition for the next 5 years.
Like, yeah, because $3,000 wasn't enough. you know?
Exactly. Yeah. So they're going to bump it. I think it said like 6% each year.
Every year.
Yeah, for the next 5 years.
Why so? Like, why do you think they're doing that?
I have no idea. Just so that way the people are making more money. Like not even the teachers, right? Like the directors, the
Right.
deans, other
salaries, and then
Yeah.
electricity bills and stuff like that are gonna go through the roof too.
No.
So everything's gonna go through the roof. So they gotta charge everyone else too.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And the thing is, I don't understand why they're gonna do that when we already have to pay, mind you, right? So $3,000, right? That's just my normal tuition, classes, other stuff, right? I have to pay a separate $300 for a parking pass for a semester. Not even a full year, just a semester. It's like 16 weeks for a $300 parking
So
pass.
leave your car there.
Leave your car, live on campus, or find some other mode of transportation to get
And
there.
that's one of the biggest political things. Like, again, we're not getting into politics, but it's that. It's like, how are we gonna afford to live? Us, you
Yeah.
know, the generation that's about to like step in for the one that's
all
about
the people
to
that
leave.
are
You know?
no, it's like a lot of us are coming like to this university from lower income housing,
Right.
lower income areas. How do you expect us to pay our tuition and then another 300 some bucks to park our cars
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's insane. That should already be included
Right.
in our tuition.
And then right now, how the gas is, that shit went up by $1 again.
Dude, I paid just recently maybe like $50, right?
Mm-hmm.
For maybe about 10 gallons of the gas.
Okay.
And I wasn't even a full tank. Wasn't even full.
Nope.
Like-
It goes like half.
No, it was more than half. But maybe I had a quarter left in
Mm-hmm.
my tank. But yeah, dude, it goes
I'm telling you,
quick.
back then, it used to cost me like $35 to fill up my entire
20.
tank.
I
Yeah.
remember it used to be 20.
On the Honda Civic? Shit, that
Yeah,
shit does
P-
not waste
P-
gas.
PT Cruiser, $20. Ooh, full tank.
You go from every single city and back.
Honestly.
You're chilling.
Insane. Oh, gosh,
But yeah,
miss-
like how
miss
it's
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like how are we supposed to afford anything? And then like after college, all right, let's just say, well, you get out of college,
Yeah.
right? You finish all that.
Yeah.
You know that you have to pay that, and now it's like, all right, now that I'm an adult, I should have my own place. Wait.
No, I know. This is something I've had to talk with my mom about. We already know, like, I'm stuck at the house.
Yeah.
Until I'm done with my whatever debt I have, it's all paid off.
That's good.
That's just kind of what we already came down to. But yeah,
Right.
I guess more so when it comes to, I guess, yeah, say I'm older, right, and I'm still living with my mom. I guess finding somebody afterwards and trying to move in at that point, I guess.
Okay. So once you have a partner, that's when you'll go and
Yeah, or just trying to, I guess, figure out after.
Right.
Just figure it out, I guess.
the second stage of growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty moving out. Yeah.
Moving out. Yeah, that's
moving
a big
out and
step.
moving in with somebody else. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Everything's yeah, it's getting more expensive. So especially with college,
Mm-hmm.
like how you sell, I don't know how people are doing that. I mean, I stopped going to college. I
Yeah.
dropped out like 2 quarters in. FAFSA helped me out, and then afterwards they're like $6,000 for this quarter right here. I'm
Dude,
like,
where were you going?
I was going to UCR. I was going to UCR,
Yeah.
and I was supposed to pay like $6K for the entire year.
Yeah.
But then they didn't let me pay it. So I was just like, how do I continue this? They're like, no, we need the money in like a week. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
well, I don't got that money.
No, that's why I'm happy that my best decision was going to a junior college. Like, it was.
What are you studying?
I'm the kinesiology major. So
Kinesiology?
sports related, pretty much.
Ah.
The plainest term I say it is sports science.
Okay.
Because that's kind of what it is, but it's more science of movement in a weird way, or in a way. But I usually say sports science sometimes, kind of just get
Science of movement.
yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
So, like, what, like, just how it affects you in sports, or
Or
like,
just like overall. So like there's PT, like physical therapy, athletic.
okay.
So yeah, physical therapy, athletic training. There's some for like older individuals too. So
or rehabilitation,
yeah, rehabilitation. It's still technically PT in a way,
right?
but like for older, like the people 60 plus, pretty much, there is like actual sports science, like sports studies.
Yeah.
So like science behind that. We have sports broadcastings as well too.
Right. Oh,
And-
that's cool. Would you ever do that? No. Nah.
No, that's not more. That's not.
I mean, you're pretty good at the microphone.
No, yeah. It's just here and I'm talking. That's
Right,
really
right.
how it is. I'm not really paying too much attention to this right now.
I mean, but I can imagine, bro, because when I'm watching UFC, I act like a commentator sometimes.
No, yeah.
And I'm really into the sport.
No, yeah.
So I can imagine you when you're like, watching like either a sprinting competition or a cross country competition, how excited you might be.
No, yeah, dude.
Do you ever get into that commentator space?
Not into that, but I'm like really like just kind of watching, like, oh, here they go.
Yeah, okay. He's at the front. Oh, he's coming up. Oh my. Yeah. You lose your mind.
And, yeah. It's just, but they have that. And then my concentration is on phys ed.
Okay.
Yes. So
Physical education?
Yeah.
What would you want to do after college?
PE teaching.
PE teacher?
Phys ed teaching. Yeah.
Oh, and just high school or?
High school. Yeah. Just
Gotcha.
because I already coached the kids there. So I just kind of already, I guess, feel comfortable at that level.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's pretty much just kind of where I'm at.
What's the longest race you think you'd ever do? Cross country.
And the longest race I've done cross country was about 5 miles.
Okay.
And that will probably the furthest I'll go will probably be about a 10K,
Okay.
which is about 6. That's not too much longer.
Mm-hmm.
But on the road, I'd probably do that. I'm never doing a 10K on the track again.
Why not?
It was so that one was physically and mentally painful.
Why so? Like I would imagine that the outside world would be more dangerous or more painful than
on the
track.
road you have it's usually kind of like space out, right? Kind of
Okay.
take it like 1 mile at a time.
Mhm.
But on a track, it's lap after,
After
lap after lap
I can imagine.
for about 24 to 25 laps.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Yeah.
Like that was the worst pain I've been in.
Because like at least the worst pain you've been in.
Yeah.
Why so? Where did
My-
you feel it?
For some reason, I don't know what was going on, but my back was just not having it for some reason. So like that hurt. Like it was a lot of lower back too. But like that hurt. Legs were sore, beat up, and just mentally, dude, I was just out of it.
What does recovery look like?
Slow.
Slow and steady.
Slow running, like 8-minute miles. Like 8-minute mile.
I'm talking like after the race, just to get your body back in.
Slow.
Everything slow.
Just slow, nice and easy. Just don't. Like just.
You're having flashbacks
Relax.
right now.
I'm trying. Yeah. Just really slow and just take it step by step. Don't overdo too much.
Yeah, man. I can't imagine. I've heard, you know David Goggins, right? I can imagine. Just the freaking runner. He did the 100 miles like 10 times in a week. He's like, I broke every bone in my foot, every single bone in my legs, and I still made it.
I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not a super big fan of him.
Why so?
Just because a lot of stuff he says,
He's insane.
it's insane. But also doesn't really sound that true.
Really?
Yeah. Like maybe his books or whatever, but
You
like
calling cap?
I kind of am. Like I'm not gonna lie about that.
Okay.
Just a little bit, because like if you're doing like all these miles and whatnot, like how are you still kind of big, and buff, and like you're probably doing weights, and I see that he runs with like weighted vests and all that, right? Mm-hmm. But if you're running 100 miles like you said, what, a day?
No,
Or like a week?
He did 10 100-mile races every single Saturday, like back to back to back.
Your body would be like, no, you should not be doing this. You should at least. That is
recovering.
Physically brutal.
Yeah.
On your body to have doing that a weekend.
100 miles. Like people are dying over 10 miles, 5 miles. Imagine 100 miles.
Yeah, and the longest marathons, dude. Marathons are on its own are 26.
Really?
26 miles, 26.2 to be exact, and you'll have people dying, passing out from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be dead on the first mile, bro. I really gotta start running.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I really like. Yeah, there's people who do train to do like 50-mile runs and ultra marathons. Like I'm not calling cap on that. Like there are athletes that do that. And those athletes are totally insane. But props to you, right? But it's just doing it back to back weekends. That is physically brutal on your body.
Yeah.
Like-
I zoned it out.
No,
Focused on my foot.
I'm sorry. There's a point in time where you can't zone out pain.
Yeah.
And you just like, I
I
just
can't
gotta
move. I'm gonna lie down.
just
for a
fall.
while.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's points there. I only did maybe 16, 17 miles for a long run. I'm like, I need to sit
Yeah.
and just kind of,
Chill.
just like spread out. I'm like, dude, I won't even get to my bed. I'll just lay on the floor.
Yeah, I can imagine recovery. Like it's painful, but it's like once you get into like that relaxed state,
It's worth it. But then once you try to stand up after the fact, you're like,
I can imagine the sound too. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
dude, like I didn't even do anything today, right? I walked up some stairs to get to my first class, go to the bathroom, try to get back up. I'm like, oh my gosh, my legs.
Dude,
I only walked upstairs. I
I didn't even do that much.
didn't do anything today. Just
I feel it right now. I'm telling you, I haven't done any like rolling around on the mats or anything, but I did some yesterday, and I feel like my entire ass from like all the way to my knee, just like that this
just
entire
tight.
time.
Yeah. So best thing, if you can find something you can use as like a roller
Right.
or like a tennis ball, baseball, just something small, and just kind of get down in there, trying to
Relax the
push
muscle.
it all out. Yeah.
So that's what you study in college too.
Yeah, that's just kind of like a hobby now too at that point, like because that's for me that's still part of running, just kind of rolling out, trying to push, like relax and whatnot. So that's part of that. And just one of the classes I'm taking this semester is exercise physiology, and we kind of went over that just the past few weeks. So and I
Yeah.
found that really cool.
I saw this one video of this 90, she's like 90 something, but it's a like old lady. She's skinny, walks around her house, but like her mobility all over her body is just insane. She's like, oh yeah, one thing that I've always emphasized on my life and on my health was my mobility, because I wanted to be able to move around like this when I'm 100 years old and not have to be sitting in a wheelchair or crutches.
Yeah, there's just a lot of stretching,
A lot of stretching.
and just different types of movement, just being active.
Yeah.
And that's really one thing that a lot of people should be doing, at least more so now, because there's been a big shift to more sedentary lifestyles.
Yeah, we're
And,
always
like,
sitting.
Yeah.
Either at an office
Right
or
now.
at work, or at school. We're always
It's a
sitting.
lot of sitting, so you should at some point try to get out, walk, run, lift weights, do something.
Yeah.
Just to change your life.
Yeah, that I just said, like, I forgot how to run because I haven't run in forever.
Yeah.
It's like, think about that for a second. People forgot how to do like the more harder compound movements, right? And then they started losing. Now we're losing the basic movements. You know, basic fundamentals of moving.
Yeah, you got all
around.
these people getting big and swollen and all that, but they can't run a mile. Like, what's the point of all that muscle if
Yeah.
it's not useful?
Yeah.
Like, and that's something I guess people really don't, I guess, talk too much about is useful muscle over, I guess, more showy kind of muscle.
Mass muscle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's a point where, yeah, you can get big and still
That's a
be
good
able
point.
to use muscle.
Yeah.
But there's a point where it's just kind of there for show.
Yeah, because I've seen some not even like super muscular people, but like they can tell that they're athletic, right? Like you're not like huge,
No.
but you can tell that you're athletic, that you're ready to go, right? And it just shows like that fool, like he's huge, yeah, but he can barely turn his neck, you know?
Like all these big bodybuilders, like, yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah,
But
looks
can you
nice.
actually use that?
You look yoked, but
Yeah. What's the point?
yeah, you can't even walk from there to there in 5 seconds, you know?
Or you can, but it's just
Imagine a big bear.
one step. Oh my god. Yeah, no, but like, yeah, but yeah, no. There's really, you don't need to be all big and yoked and jacked and all that. You just some sort of physical, just
Like
being
but it
active.
does look nice.
Yes, it looks nice. Like you, dude, filled out, right? Like I remember you used to be tiny.
Yeah, I used to
Like,
be skinny,
yeah,
skinny.
dude, I remember that. And I still kind of am, but I'm comfortable.
But you run.
Yeah, I run, and I'm comfortable with that. I don't find any appeal to lifting weights.
Really?
I really don't. Like, I'll do it every now and then just because I kind of have to, just kind of help with like form and whatnot. But like getting jacked and like big, I really don't see an appeal to that.
I don't like being big. Big is the thing that I don't like.
Yeah.
When I moved here, that was like maybe 2 years ago. I went up to like 157.
Yeah.
Right. So I was looking a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Then I got super skinny. Right now you're looking at me and I'm just starting to work out again. You know,
Yeah.
I've been doing pull-ups, I've been doing push-ups, eating a little
Yeah.
bit better. Before this, I was like skinny. I got really skinny.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I gave myself like that mental check.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, doc, you gotta start working out again because this is no bueno.
Yeah.
So I filled out a little bit more, but same thing. Like, I guess from either being too skinny or from losing that weight, I could see like my body took a toll on it because I could feel it in some of my like joints and my
Yeah.
muscles. You know, I'm like, yeah, I gotta be able to do the mobility, do the actual like strength, so I can hang.
Yeah.
And also gotta like hit myself a little bit, you know, just so my body isn't so fragile.
Yeah, no, dude, that was definitely something I realized. I guess more so, kind of with COVID, but like kind of after too. Like once I left.
Oh yeah.
After left the running competitively, like there is definitely a big change, right?
Yeah.
Because I was at first year, I was in the best shape of my life,
Yeah.
right? Top of my game, and COVID happened, and I'm just sitting around the house more.
Yeah.
Not
just scrolling.
pretty much
Chilling.
scrolling, watching movies,
Yeah.
playing games,
Knocking
not
out the
doing-
office in like a weekend or so. Who does that?
You did apparently.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Not all
but-
of it though. Not
yeah.
all of it.
But like I noticed a drastic change coming
Yeah.
back in when they finally like, okay, hey, we're letting people back in now. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I am not physically fit where I was, and I saw that. It wasn't until maybe a few races in that season where I'm like, okay, I'm finally back.
Right.
Yeah, it took me half my season, my last season I had there, to really get down to where I was.
Right.
Yeah, weight wise, I'm like, I think I was probably pushing 135. I think I'm still around I'm probably like 140, 145. I'm under 150, so I'm fine with that.
How did you feel like when you weren't at the same state that you were at before?
I just knew something was off.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, I can be doing better. I just don't know what's going on.
Because I feel that I used to be, I would say I was very athletic, you know. I was always working in the gym, even
Yeah.
like before COVID. Always, I was in the gym every single day. Took my breaks like twice a week.
Yeah.
You know, I was in good shape.
Yeah.
I would do jiu-jitsu every once in a while at the gym because that's what they had there at the UFC gym.
Yeah.
But now that I'm getting back into it a little bit more,
Like you know something's off.
I know something was off.
Yeah,
man.
like something's just not right.
And it's unmotivating sometimes. Like, because I see myself and I'm like, man, this is not the same you. Why are you? Look at you.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of, I don't know if self-doubt's the word, but it's more like shame. It's like, look what you've done to yourself.
Yeah. Like what happened kind of thing.
Right.
Like,
So how
this
did you
is
get
what-
back on track?
Just kind of, I'm like, I'm over it. I'm done feeling like this. I just gotta kind of put my nose back in the dirt and just kind of keep going.
Right.
Yeah.
You just started running again?
Started running in and reached out to the coach. I'm like, hey, if you guys need help, I don't mind coming around helping out every now and then.
Yeah.
Kind of volunteering.
Getting yourself in that atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. And it helped me too, just kind of stay running and whatnot too. And ended up going through the whole process, and I'm now technically in. I can't say technically. I am an employee of the school district.
Really? At
Yeah.
Centennial?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So
You think you're going to make some champions today?
No.
Or this year?
I'm gonna be honest, not with any of my guys.
What?
I'm gonna be completely honest. Not
If
with
you're
my
watching
guys.
this,
They don't.
use it as motivation.
Hey, if you can beat me, go for it. I'm not gonna doubt my athletes,
But
but
I'm not taking it easy on you.
exactly.
You think
I know some of
competition-
them are fast. They're fast. I'm gonna say that now. They have more leg speed than I do.
Yeah.
I'll give that to them 100%.
But
Overall, no.
no,
Longer races, they will not be able to beat me.
really?
Yeah.
You got that endurance.
Mhm.
See, I got that stamina.
I've got that endurance. I've got the years in my
You got
legs.
the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really tops everything off.
Mhm.
Yeah. How would you go back into racing if you were to like go into a race today, just training more and more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really it. Just getting back, just trying to get more of like a solid workout kind of schedule and whatnot. So like easy day, fast, recover day, easy, fast, kind of long run kind of situation, I guess.
What were the hardest things that you would do during practice?
Oof. It would definitely be some kind of. It would either be mile repeats or 400 repeats. Those things.
400 repeats?
So like
What's
just like
those?
one lap on the track,
Okay.
and that was, oof, brutal. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like it'd be one lap at a pretty good pace, followed maybe by like a minute recovery,
Mhm.
and then going back at it again, then another minute, and back at it. And just
How do you hang? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm out of shape.
you start
completely.
slow and then you go
Yeah.
fast. That's the best way to put it. You start off at your slower time, and work your way up towards that faster time where you think you can be hitting it for a number of reps.
Yeah, see, like I'm thinking like I gotta start running after this. So probably after this podcast, I'll send you a video tomorrow just so you can put me in check. Saying like, hey, he actually got up and started running today.
All right.
Because I haven't done that in a while, and
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I cannot breathe.
No, yeah.
First mile.
Your first run's gonna suck. Like that's the biggest thing. It's gonna suck, but your body will eventually be like, okay, I know what's going on. I know kind of what so the whole muscle memory thing. It's real.
Yeah,
Like your body will realize, okay, I know what's going to happen. I know what we got to do.
yeah.
Kind of thing.
I was looking at some track races like before this. I was like, I've never actually seen a race, right?
Yeah.
So I looked them up online, and I was like, whoa! Like you're there to show it all off right there and then. I've been training this hard.
Yeah.
I'm about to go and run.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Like, what's going through your mind? Is you like, are you anxious? Are you confident?
Yes. So
is
there's-
it just another day?
It's a mix of all three of those. It's a mix
Okay.
of anxiousness, confidence. I'm like, it's just another day. Let's just get out, get it,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
for it. Yeah. Like but I think I've learned to kind of use that to not be too anxious.
Right.
Kind of use that energy, kind of transfer it, kind of be like, okay, let's get this started, kind of hype myself up in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like a mix of, I guess, like all three of those.
By any chance, do you know who John Jones is?
No.
Best fighter in the entire world. He says that when you're in that position, he's like, because he says the same thing when he, now that I'm thinking about it, he said that when he gets into the octagon, he's like, I feel butterflies in my
Yeah.
stomach every single time. And he's like, but what I've thought is that when you feel that anxiousness and you're scared, that's when you're most powerful.
Yeah.
How do you see that?
Like, dude, stepping on that start line, right, is sometimes, especially with people you've never raced against before, is the scariest thing.
the scariest
Because
thing.
you don't know who's faster, you don't know who could be better than you, and you're trying to beat you.
Yeah.
That's really what I focus on a lot more. I don't care about whoever else is there. I try to beat my times, and I see what other people are doing. I'll try to run with them if that helps. But
Right.
you never know who's on that line.
You just see the person in front. You're like, I gotta.
You
stay at
see
their
someone
pace.
who's got a 1 all the way down to someone who's got a 20. Sometimes the person who's got a 20 is better than the person that's got a 1.
How?
It's just random.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Just that day.
Sometimes it's random, or sometimes that person's been working their they may have had a bad season, but worked their ass off
The entire
to
season.
to the whole season, and got to this meet and smoked everybody else. Like, it happens.
Who do you remember anybody that was like crazy speed, like to the point where you looked over and you're like, what the fuck's up with that guy? It's always that one kid.
No, but there's a lot of the older kids. I guess back in high school,
Longer
when I
legs?
was- yeah, no.
No.
Sometimes the longer legs kids are slower.
Really?
Yeah, You gotta learn how to use your legs in order to run fast.
I remember Greg was
good.
fast.
Greg was good. He knew how to run.
Yeah,
He had,
since elementary school, dude.
yeah. Plus, he had I think a private coach too at a point in time.
I think he was like in the Junior Olympics or something when he was a kid.
I don't know. I'm not sure, but he was good. His brother is also pretty good.
He joined my elementary school class like in 5th grade. And you know how we would do the lap around, like over the hump, because we were
I remember
cool
the
like
hump.
that after 3rd grade, right?
Yeah, I got the 3rd grade. I got to sit on the hump and then dip.
Did you remember that first step, dude? I remember vividly that first step when it was 3rd grade, and the first thing I was looking forward to on like the first day of school was stepping over that hump. And I remember it was early in the morning, and I just got my breakfast. I ate, and I went to go hang out with my friends. We were gonna play a little bit of recess before class starts, right? Before we have to line up. And I'm like, wow, this is it. They're already in the basketball court. This is crazy. All right, I step over. I'm like, wow, I'm a man now. It was that, but I remember him running around. Gregory, he's so fucking fast, man. Like we would be running the entire time, and I'm like, this time, I'm gonna keep up to Gregory. And as much as I tried, the first like 10 seconds, he just
No, he's good. He's running at Harvard right now.
That's crazy.
So Greg, shout out to you. You put in that hard work, man. I see it. Keep going.
Teammates do help a lot.
Yes,
Definitely get you better.
definitely.
So when you're training, what do you see that like when you're training alone versus when you're training with other people?
On your own, it's you. It's really just a lot you. Like you gotta be like, okay, I gotta do this. Like just kind of drilling that in on yourself. But like when it comes to like with people who run, it's more like relaxing. Kind of, I would say
Playful,
kind of therapeutic in a way. Like you're not thinking when you run with teammates. Like it's a whole different thing. Like,
you're just hanging out with the guys.
exactly. But
Right.
when it's on your own, you're like, do I have to do this now? Like, do I really
Feels like a chore?
Yeah.
But you still do it.
I still do it because I enjoy it half the time too.
Yeah.
But there's days where I'm like, I don't want to do this right now.
How long into the run do you think it takes you to like start enjoying it?
Probably my first mile and a half, maybe 2.
At first mile, you're like, the first mile's gonna suck.
No, yeah. Like I'm like if I don't want to do it, I'm like, it's gonna be so bad the first mile. But then I'm like, okay, I'm fine.
So you just run around your neighborhood?
I go out the furthest out. I've gone to the park right down the street.
Okay.
I've gone there before, and then turn around, head back. Or actually, no, I've gone down Ontario all the way till it curves down the hill, pretty much.
Dang.
Yeah, but from there, heading out over here is like about 4-ish miles, then heading back is another 4.
Yeah.
So that's like 8 overall. But the thing that sucks is all the stoplights.
Yeah.
All the goddamn stoplights.
I've noticed that too. Like even bro, running or driving, stoplights always suck.
It sucks. Yeah,
Because
it
you're like
really
green,
sucks.
green.
And like you'll have like a really good momentum, your pace is going good and all that, and then stoplight. I'm like, what the?
Do you run in place or do you just actually wait?
I stand there. I stand there. I'll stretch. I'll like move around. I'm like click,
wait.
Like I'm aggressively pushing that button.
Like I want to go.
Exactly. Like I'm like you're stopping me, and like my music's playing. Like my music's in a good tempo. I'm like I want to.
Yeah,
I want to go.
They killed your vibe.
Exactly.
Yeah, freaking city, man.
Yeah.
What are they doing to us? Yeah.
Keeping us safe. That's what. But it sucks.
Yeah, having teammates is cool though.
Yes.
I do miss that, like being in that environment of having those teammates. They push you to become like way stronger than what you thought you were.
Yeah.
Yeah, that or some of them will like break you, but it's like you who rebuilt you on your own time.
Yeah. Don't do it. And that was like the best thing, right? Like I told you that race where I kind of had my big comeback, right?
Yeah.
I posted that on one of my older pages, right? And everyone's like, he's back, look at this, look at him go, blah, blah. I'm like, guys, this is like, thank you, like that was the biggest like boost.
We missed you, heart,
exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that was like the biggest confident boost I had in that whole rest of that season. Like it was nice.
It was welcoming. Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
being welcomed by an entire team that you haven't seen in a while.
No, the thing is, I was there the whole season, right? But it's just like my own ability wasn't caught up to where I should have been.
Gotcha,
Like that's just kind of what it was. So just like going from first racing like 27 minutes for an 8K, which is about 5 miles, dropping down to that race running under 26 minutes was where I should have been to begin with.
Would you consider yourself a competitive person?
I'd say yeah. Like, I guess it really just more depends on like what's going on.
The environment or like where you're at?
Yeah. Like on that start line, yes. Like I am
all right, it's go time.
overly competitive, yeah.
Overly competitive?
I want to. I want
You
to.
need to fucking win.
I don't care if I need to. I'm like, I want to. Like, I really, like, I push myself to try to win. But if I know I can't, I'm like, okay, this is not it for today.
Today's not the day. Maybe
This
some other day.
this is finished.
Some people get discriminated, demotivated. Is that what the word?
I guess, yeah.
Demotivated when they don't end up winning. You know, I guess that's not knowing how to lose.
Yeah. I don't care. That's just life, dude.
Yeah, I can't win them all.
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to win everything. And that's just.
I also
something.
saw that you're into photography.
Yes. So that was a big hobby I did a long time ago. I'm just recently getting back into that.
What are you
now.
shooting on?
I have a Sony A77,
A77?
like the Alpha. It's
Oh.
a big camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was my grandpa. It was his. Yeah, I have that one in a 99. Same thing, Sony. But no, it was his. He passed away a few years back, and it took them a few years just to get to me, because my uncle ended up taking them when he wasn't supposed to.
Ah.
Yeah. So I've got two.
He called dibs without calling dibs.
Pretty much, he just took them and just that was that.
But
Yeah, no, but I got them now, and they're very nice cameras. And I got a shit ton of lenses too.
really,
Yeah.
what's your favorite to shoot on?
I don't like off the top of my head I don't know, but it's not like the big telescope one. It's like there's like a small one I have in between, and that's just really nice, really perfect.
Nice little blurry background and everything.
Yeah.
I love the bokeh backgrounds in photography.
Yeah,
Well, you just started getting into it again?
I'm like getting back into it. Yeah, but a lot of the stuff that I have pictures of on my page is from my phone, which is like the craziest thing too.
Yeah, the skies. The skies are crazy.
Yeah, I took so two of them were I was at the high school, right, and just there was sunrise. We were doing a speed workout on the track, so I'm like, oh, click, this looks nice. Take a different shot, right? The other one, I was heading to school, and like you know, like little wavy clouds.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, I was heading to school. I just turned my head. I'm like, that
That's
looks crazy.
pretty badass.
Yeah, so I'm like, let me just click.
Now, we
and
have a
just-
balcony right here in my dad's room, and during the summer, you know how the summer has those really, really nice sunsets?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking beautiful clouds all throughout
yeah.
the entire thing. So I can imagine, like, even in the mornings, you know, that's what I like too in the mornings. There's something about the lighting that the way it hits your eyes is insane.
Yeah, no.
And also, like, when you're running out or like walking, so I used to go on my walks back in the, like, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I stopped. Again, got to do that again.
Yeah.
But when I go on my walks, there's always something to find. I found a gnome one time. It was really cool, little tiny one. I saw this tree in the shape of a duck. like for real, I have a picture of it.
Okay.
But like, it's always something new that you're going to find.
Yeah.
So I can see how going back to how you said that you like cross country more than the
Yeah,
track.
it's always something different.
Always something different.
That's why, because like yeah, track is cool, like but you're seeing the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
So it feels more repetitive than
Right.
it does the cross country.
Something about a loop, huh?
Yeah.
Why don't people like loops?
Because it's a start and stop at the same point. Sometimes you want to go different,
Somewhere
start
else.
somewhere, yeah.
Branch off. Yeah, I've had people on the podcast tell me that they hate that feeling. That is,
'Cause
is
in
it
a way you-
complacency?
You feel stuck, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
Complacency. You feel kind of, I guess you get to a point where you're content, and it's just kind of rolling with everything.
Like, it is what it is. That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah. Like, oh, same thing as yesterday. All right, let's keep going. Like, I guess people who are just like just work. Like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, make your money and all that, right? But if you're doing a job that you don't like,
Yeah.
it just kind of feels like you're.
It's like you're wasting your soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I wouldn't want to follow. That's one of the reasons that I quit my job, because it was one of those loop things. I was
Yeah.
like, man, there's nobody here in the store.
I gotta clock in,
I gotta
clock out. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a big risk that you take, but hey,
No, yeah, you took a big risk doing that, but hey, you're doing something that you enjoy.
it's fun.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying podcasting.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to do it, but fucking
Dude, what
cool.
you have, like your setup and all that, it's working, man.
Thank you. No,
Yeah.
it's really nice. It's coming out nice, and I'm enjoying these episodes.
Yeah.
But just like even this, the interaction part, it's crazy. Like, I've noticed that it takes me a little bit more to get in a conversation with people, like post COVID. But before COVID, I
Yeah.
was just like, hey, I'll talk to fucking everybody.
Yeah.
And I think it's just that, the kid side of me,
Yeah.
you know, that I had to embrace.
Yeah, and
You
that's
commented on my video.
Yeah, I commented on a couple. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you said that you understood it. What part made you like?
It was which one? They're feeling lost and all that.
Yeah,
right?
the one when I was sitting in the park.
Yeah, dude. Like honestly, like sometimes you're doing all these things. Where like, is there really a purpose, or like what's the plan? Like what's happening? Like there's times where I'm like, what am I doing? Like what's gonna happen next?
Like, I'm doing things, but is it the right thing to do?
Yeah.
Is it what I'm supposed to be doing?
Like what's the plan?
Yeah, my friend Ergy was like, "There's no supposed to, bro." I'm like, huh.
No, that's really there's totally different ways to think about it. Some people are like there has to be a plan.
Right.
I just don't know it. Somebody else does. It's not me though. I just gotta roll day by day, see what
Figure it
happens.
out.
Yeah, and some people are like there is, and this is what it is, or there's not. You just gotta go out, do your own thing,
Yeah.
and they just all that.
Would you ever do photography as like a career?
I had thought about that. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah.
a long time ago, I really thought about it, but like it's so hard to kind of just really find job, like more
Yeah.
like really good jobs, because a lot of people, especially with photography, they're competing.
Dude, big time. And these
Like,
photographers are
it's-
not playing around
No,
at all.
like you plus with all the drone stuff too. Like it's people are getting all these crazy shots. They're traveling everywhere just to get stuff, just to kind of outdo somebody else.
Right.
So yeah, and plus with like a lot of print media, I guess like newspapers and magazines and all that,
Yeah.
it's not that big anymore.
Like National Geographic magazines, bro.
Yeah, they don't really they exist, yeah, but like it's not
Nobody
as,
watches them. Nobody reads them.
it's not as common anymore.
But I remember we had a big box of them, and I would remember looking at the photography and the front cover of the page with a nice yellow background, you know, nice yellow border.
Yeah.
And I was like, these are nice pictures.
And that's the kind of stuff I love.
yeah, they're really nice
love
pictures.
like the nature stuff, dude. Like,
Yeah.
it's something about it just feels peaceful. Mm-hmm. That's
It's, like,
really
it's a crocodile eating an antelope, but
well,
hey,
not like that. More so like the trees and forests.
green.
Yeah,
I love the green too.
yeah, like that, like the ocean stuff too. Like something about that just feels calm, relaxing.
Yeah. I like going outside.
Yeah.
You know, did you see my other video too, where I was sitting under a tree eating Oreos?
I don't think I saw that one though.
Okay, well, I sat under a tree and ate Oreos.
Yeah.
But it was nice, but it's something about that felt wrong too. It's like, dude, I have to be going to do something else. What is that something else that I'm supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
You know, it's like even that, the liberty of just chilling under a tree in the grass, enjoying. There's some bunnies around there.
No, yeah, dude.
A
And
couple
sometimes,
bugs.
yeah, sometimes just doing that just outside is the best thing you can do too.
What are like doing outside of school? Like besides running?
Besides running, besides
photography.
photography, that's pretty much it. A lot of the times, if I'm not outside, I'm at home, and I'll either be playing like PlayStation, Spider-Man, so that's
The Miles Morales one?
both,
Okay.
both the remastered Miles Morales or the Star Wars the Jedi Survivor Fallen Order.
Okay.
All of those games, perfect games. But I'm really looking forward to the second one. But if I'm not doing that, then I'm watching horror movies.
Ooh, you like horror movies?
Love.
I'm a
horror
sissy
movies.
when it comes to horror movies, bro.
Well, the thing is, there's different genres within horror, so you can probably find one that you really like.
Right.
It's just a matter of going through
What do you think is one of your
everything.
favorite ones? Your favorite genres? Slashers?
Slashers.
The
So, like,
gory?
No,
Oh.
like, gore is a side product half the time, but I'm like not too into all that gory stuff. If it's there, it's there. But there's not a lot of them are like super like gory. Like Saw, dude,
Okay.
it's cool. I'm just not too into that because that's just over the top. That's
Yeah.
just too much. But like Scream, Halloween, Friday, Chucky,
Yeah.
Nightmare, those are by far some of my favorites.
Why do you like slashers?
I don't know. I guess it's just more
Like,
you know,
what about it appeals to you?
some of it's a lot of the time too, especially when a lot of them are older.
Uh-huh.
I guess it's more like funny,
Okay.
like a lot of comedy, but like it's still in a way kind of scary too. But like you can see that it's not really real. Like it's
What's your scary movie?
Yeah, like it's such a low possibility of it actually happening. It's just
Yeah.
something about it's just weird.
I
Just
always
interesting.
like that they never know who the killer is. Like
Till, like,
while
the
you're
last-
watching it,
till the
you're
last
like, where
minute.
is he?
Yeah,
Who is he?
but
Especially
sometimes
with
you can
movies.
Yeah, but like you can also sometimes like really watch and like say like okay, it's probably this person or it's this person. Like for example, the whole like what's your favorite scary movie? Scream, right?
Right.
One of the biggest things to kind of do the whole mystery killer reveal last minute kind of thing, right? You can kind of go through and see like okay, it's probably this person or it's this person because like he's being a little shady or it's her, she's acting a little weird. But then sometimes be like it's a totally different person who you never think it was.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
become a whole detective just to get proven wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Have you seen the latest one?
Yes.
That was a brain fuck, bro. I didn't know who it was. I thought it was that
Really?
person, and then I thought it was that person, and then I was like, wait, no, how was that?
Yeah, it's funny too. The kids and characters are like that too. Like, oh, like we have everybody here, but it's like, what was them? I'm like,
It's
it
so
was-
weird seeing it all modernized, like compared to like the older movies
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
where like you can really believe like all of that happening.
Yeah,
But now it's like,
especially a lot of the older ones because it was more practical.
Yeah.
More of the fact, yeah. But like with the whole use of like, I guess like effects and whatnot, like it looks a little cheesy.
different camera
sometimes.
angles,
Yeah,
more
Looks a little-
higher quality
yeah.
stuff.
Which
yeah,
it still looks nice.
it looks great.
Yeah, but there's something just doesn't seem like as believable, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like with all the older, like the Halloweens, like the 80s, 70s, 90s, like those things, it seemed crazy and like seemed too like almost kind of real.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like still, there gets to a point in time where it gets a little too funny. So for instance, Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street series, 1, 2, and 3, really cool, really good. But then it becomes 4, 5, 6, where it gets a little too funny.
Like, okay, this is
Freddy's not scary anymore.
that
Freddy's
happened
kind
with
of
Chucky too.
Chucky scared the hell out of me when I
Bro,
was young,
I was
man.
traumatized by Chucky.
Scary. He scared the hell out of me, but now it's the funniest thing I'll watch. It's so funny.
I hadn't watched a Chucky movie since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I got scared when I was a
Yeah.
freaking kid. But my sister one time she was playing it upstairs, and I walked in. I was like, "Oh shit, that's Chucky!"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Wait, I'm a
kinda
grown
funny.
up. I'm a grown up. I can see this."
Like sometimes you really have to like conceptualize what's going on. Like, yeah, it's not real, but even if it was, like, it's a doll
Yeah.
that's like 2 feet tall.
Would you fuck up Chucky?
Yeah.
You fuck up Chucky.
Just kick him. Just fucking
He's
punch
gonna
him.
bite your leg, dog.
Ow. Get the-
Get off.
Exactly. Just kick him. Put him in a door. Put him
Yeah.
in a closet. Lock
Who
him.
do you think would put up the biggest fight out of the slashers?
Oh, jeez. You got. Well, Freddy, he's just like a dream demon, so
Yeah.
I don't really know. But like real, I guess, killer type would be Michael Myers or Jason.
Michael Myers or Jason? Jason.
So
I think it's
Halloween
Jason,
or Friday
dog.
the 13th.
Because
Those,
Jason's like some humanoid thing, no?
they both are. They're both technically humans,
Uh-huh.
and they just have not died.
They don't die.
They have not been
Ever.
They have been stabbed, shot, brutalized, sir, and always up again.
They always come back.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's just that those guys, again, how you said, they never die. So how do you really get rid of them? How do you win?
No idea.
I do like a beatable character.
Yes. Sometimes that's really good.
I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah.
Because what's the name of that movie? Smile? Smile.
Oh, the little demon. Yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to like demons and stuff, that's very, like, it's still cool.
Uh-huh.
Right? The whole concept, like demons, like kind of ancient evil kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
It's really cool because like it really gets you to think like, does something like that actually exist? And like, if it does, how can you beat that?
Yeah.
Like, really-
God and Jesus on your side.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
Holy water. Holy water.
Yeah. Just the new one that's coming out, Exorcist, that comes out.
Oh, I've heard that.
next month. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
There was a scary movie. I just saw it on Twitter, but I think it was Joe Rogan who said that it was the scariest movie that he's ever seen. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I don't really watch scary movies. I've been watching a little bit more here and there.
Watch a lot of there, so like it's gonna be really hard. But I don't know. The most recent one I've seen was
This one.
oh, I heard about that. I haven't seen it yet though. A24 does really good.
It's by A24.
It's an A24
Oh,
movie.
I can imagine.
So you already know it's gonna be a good movie.
Yeah, A24 does some crazy stuff. Yeah.
So I heard that one's been pretty good.
I walked out of Annabelle in the movie theater.
Ooh, really? You just walked out on that?
I was like, yeah, fuck this, bro.
The first one was kind of okay.
It was this, I don't know, but there's like a girl in a wheelchair.
Oh, that was the second one. Yeah, second one was not the best.
Yeah.
The first one was good. Second one was
I was like, I'm gonna get scary movies to try again.
yeah. Like you really should, but like you really gotta really. Franchise ones are cool because sometimes they're not super scary because they're trying to get a lot of people in.
Uh-huh.
But like, you really gotta look like outside the box to really find like super scary ones. So like Smile, that one.
Smiles.
That one is creepy.
It's creepy, yeah.
Another one would be It Follows.
Like, could you imagine you're just chilling in the kitchen, turn around, and they're just like
Yeah.
freaking Grinch face,
By far the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
and then like, all right, well, I'm dead.
Yeah.
What can I do? Nothing. I'm dead.
Nothing. Yeah.
I think psychological
Ooh,
horrors are one of my
that-
favorites for sure.
Yeah.
Because like demons, it's hard to beat. Those like it's just always something.
Yeah.
How do you beat a spirit like that? It's either like they have to do some big ritual or they have to fight off the demon somehow.
Yeah.
Alien movies are scary too. Have you ever seen Dark Skies?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
Dark
remember
Skies
that.
is a scary one.
It's been a minute since I've seen it, but I remember watching that one.
It's got a little psychological horror in it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, or Get Out.
Ooh. Get
love
Out. Us. Nope. Gosh,
Yeah.
dude, those. Jordan Peele knows how to make a movie.
Jordan Peele knows his shit. He's like, it's a lot of weed and coffee, a lot of weed and coffee. But
Yeah.
there's just something about his movies that's like, it really connects. You're like, oh, it's not too, like fantasy wise, where it's like it's believable.
It's believable and also kind of real in a sense.
Yeah,
Because you can really kind of see that happening, and it just feels like stuff is already kind of going on.
if you were to rank those three, the three Jordan Peele movies,
Ah, you mother.
order them
Oh.
for me.
Whew.
Good luck.
Oh, jeez, dude. I put Nope on repeat quite a bit, so I'm gonna probably put that at 2.
Okay.
'Cause it's good, but I know the other two. Jeez,
Ooh,
really having me think right now, dude.
really?
Yeah, because like all three of them,
They're all good.
they're all good,
Yeah.
all good in their own way. I'd probably say Us, Nope, Get Out.
Us, Nope, and Get Out. What? I would put Get Out first.
Yeah,
And
Get Out's
Us
good.
last.
Get Out's good, right? They're all good, but like really, you have to kind of going back the whole living on chaos kind of thing, right?
Uh huh.
You have to look at each one and kind of see how it's kind of reflective to what's going on in the world.
Ah.
So when Get Out came out, that was the whole, I think, started the whole Black Lives Matter kind of thing,
Right.
right? Early 2016, late 2017, I think, when that came out.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
That whole thing was freaking creepy.
yeah.
Yeah. And then when you put in the movie, there's like they're taking out their brains.
And trying to become,
Yeah.
yeah,
That was insane.
self-preservation of the white folk by turning into the black folk, which was just so weird, but also, I guess, kind of felt right at the time,
That's
too.
what. That's yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And-
weird, but that's what makes it feel right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then with Us, the whole trying to join America kind of thing, but it's a different group of people doing it compared to the normal people.
They're normal people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the whole underground thing. You think there's stuff underground?
Yeah. And if you know what France has, like the catacombs down there,
Oh yeah, yeah.
there's
Les
stuff.
catacombs.
Dude, we don't know what the government's going on with. We don't know what they're doing half the time. So
Have you seen that new movie on Netflix called Who Cloned Tyrone?
I have that on my list.
Watch that
I
tonight.
have that on my list.
Watch that tonight. Your mind's gonna be like, wait, hold on, time out, because it makes you think.
Yeah.
Again, I like things that make me think.
Yeah.
So Get Out. Jordan Peele makes me think all the damn
Oh,
time. All of his freaking movies make me think. But that was one movie that it really stuck to me. I was like, because it's realistic. Like you can really see it happening. What do you think would be one of the scariest things you've seen in a horror movie? That would be absolutely terrifying if it was like it's still kind of realistic. I'm not talking like ghosts and demons, but like something that you think would be terrifying if it was reality.
Well, definitely Ghosts and Demons.
For sure, that's top of your list.
On its own, that's already scary as hell. But definitely, I guess, some kind of alien.
Alien.
Yeah, It's like,
Aliens.
yeah, there's probably something out there, but we don't know.
We don't know.
Like honestly, I think the scariest one I would probably say would definitely be like I'm blanking on it.
Aliens.
Aliens is a good one. That's a good one. I'm not gonna lie. But
Oh, no,
A Quiet Place.
Aliens.
A Quiet Place.
A Quiet Place. Oh yeah.
Those ones are
Silent movie. There was something about that one.
just felt so uneasy.
Oh my god.
Like you just didn't know what was gonna happen. Like you had to really watch what was
I
going
gotta watch that again. I gotta watch it with my family. I don't think they've seen it.
Ooh.
It's kind of terrifying.
The first one's good.
First one's really good.
Made a second one. I haven't seen too much of it.
I feel like I've seen the second one, but I don't remember all that vividly.
Yeah.
But I remember it being good too.
Yeah.
Both of them are really good. I remember the intro.
Oh,
The
yeah.
intro to the first one. That was creepy. Like just all of a sudden, you're just chilling, normal day, and then it
just-
happens.
Yeah.
An invasion.
Oh yeah.
Like-
Just from out of nowhere. Like what? And you had no idea what these things were. You didn't know how to kill them.
Yeah, aliens have been getting talked about a lot.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I'm like really 50-50 on it.
Why?
Like yeah.
Do you
are
believe in
we-
aliens?
I believe in there's other things out there.
Okay.
Like there's no way out of all these other planets and galaxies and stuff. Like it's just us.
What do you think is scarier? That there's other life out
unknown.
there, or
The
that there's
unknown.
none out there?
I'd probably say that there's something else out there. Something bigger, maybe smarter than we are. Because like yeah, I believe God and all that, right? That humans are probably the only things. But like honestly, like I don't think so either. Like that's like a really weird thing, trying to, I guess, be spiritual but still understand science in the same way.
And they're all landing here.
Yeah. We are the most developed area of space.
Like out of all the things out there, you want
Yeah.
to come here.
Yeah.
We're kind of stupid.
Very much so. So I think that's probably why they've been avoiding us for a good
This is an
few
easy
years.
place.
Yeah.
This is light work for us.
Exactly.
We shall build a statue. Dude, they probably have mega civilizations out there.
Honestly.
If there is a civilization, they've got to have some sort of like energy source that powers their entire city.
They figured out something smarter than we have. That's for
ray
sure.
guns. That's what I'm looking forward to. But
Yeah.
would that be more zombies or aliens?
Both. A little bit of both.
I wanted them both.
Well, ray guns that's just the fun side for the Call of Duty stuff, but I think that'd be more like realistic for like aliens.
For
and whatnot.
aliens,
Like,
yeah.
At least like laser guns.
Incinerate. I've heard that question a lot. What would you rather go through? A zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion?
I think aliens because it's like faster. Because like
Yeah.
probably no chance of survival. I'll be completely honest with that.
An alien invasion or a zombie?
Aliens. No chance of survival.
What about
If-
zombies? You think you'd survive a zombie apocalypse?
A lot longer than I would aliens.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I'd go for a spaceship and try to hijack it somehow.
If you can. If you know how to drive one.
If
If you can
you're
figure it
right.
out in time before you.
Yeah.
Pew!
To have one of them hostage.
Or that.
Bulletproof aliens, that would suck.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Zombie apocalypse sounds depressing.
No, it does. And that's kind of why I'm like, yeah, you'd survive, but would you really survive? No.
So it's like zombie apocalypse is a long, slow death and you're constantly surviving. But aliens, it's either you die right away
Mhm.
or space travel.
Yeah.
I'm going space travel. I think I'd go alien invasion too.
That's fine. Yeah. That's cool. But, you know, like with the zombie apocalypse, like you really, like the whole Walking Dead kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So many years, right? You saw
Yeah.
all these characters.
So
age.
sad.
Exactly. Because you have all these different groups trying to fight over resources and like no one knows how to work
Brings
together.
out the monster side in people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People have that demon side.
Mhm.
We're living with demons now. We're saying like, what would be scarier in a horror film that if it came? No, there's like actual demons. Do you think
Yeah,
there's actual
people-
demons in real life?
Yeah, there are.
Like demonic demons.
Yeah,
Like
they,
scary
they
ones.
exist.
Yeah.
If God exists, demons exist. That's just that.
Yeah.
That's just fact. Now, there's
But-
a heaven, there's a hell, and there's good and bad in everything.
Jordan Peterson something about that because he was studying Carl Jung, right? He's a psychologist. He studied like dreams back then. People call him crazy, but he's like Jordan Peterson said that the more you start to believe that this world runs or like is like controlled by angels and demons, the scarier things get. Still trying to decipher what that meant, but when you hear that, like, what do you think?
Yeah, sounds about right. Like there's always not just angels and demons, but there's always a good and a bad. Kind of. It's like the whole kind of yin and yang thing.
Yin and yang. There's always a balance, counterbalance.
Yeah. So you can't have good without bad. Here, I guess to make it easy.
Okay.
Like Star Wars.
Oh, dark
Right?
side, light side.
Exactly. There's always Jedi and Sith, and usually Siths are in twos. Jedis have master and apprentice kind of thing, right? And the whole thing with or chosen one and then Sith, right? And you know the whole thing with like Palpatine, whatnot, yeah. To those that don't, spoilers. Sorry about that. Palpatine created Anakin in a way.
Yeah.
They kind of balance out, right?
Yeah.
But with that, the Sith was still kind of weak.
Right.
So Palpatine tried to seduce Anakin to the dark side, which eventually he did. So that increased the Sith numbers, right?
Yeah.
And then you have Luke and Leia born, the two twins.
2 for 1.
Balance
Balance it out.
Exactly.
I never thought about it like that. I'm not into like Star Wars like that, but I've always been a nerd.
Yeah.
I'm not a nerd, but I've always liked Star Wars.
Yeah.
And
then
Battlefront 2 was
Here,
beautiful.
I guess more recent topic makes it, I guess, a little more easier to understand is the whole Rey and Kylo Ren. One born of the dark, one born of the light, but both switched. But either way, they were still connected and still helped out each other. And
Yeah.
ended up with a balance.
It's
either way.
something in that writing too. I think they have to like take that into consideration, or they do when they make those characters.
Yeah.
Always a balance of something.
Yeah.
Yin yang.
I think
Yeah.
even George Lucas, I'm gonna quote him wrong, and I know that for a fact, but he said something about it kind of being like poetry.
Yeah.
Like it has to run, and it's got to be smooth, and there's something about it needs to be like.
There is something poetic
Yeah.
about Star Wars too. Like I can't put my finger on it, but there's always something poetic about different little things throughout the movie. Like even the love of Anakin and what's her name?
Padme.
I was about to say her actual actress name. Yeah, their little love connection, right?
Yeah.
Like you see it like this he's really skilled, but he's also super gentle.
Yeah.
You know, it's that light side, the kid side of him, but something about innocence being taken away is the scariest part.
Because he's grown up. Well, first of all, he grew up as a slave, then he grows up to be a defender, and then eventually he's get puts into a war.
Yeah.
And that's just craziest thing from such a young age too, being taught to fight
Yeah.
for practically your life. I gotta do something to you.
Yeah, talk about chaos, right?
Yeah.
One question. I think we can end on this topic.
Yeah.
How often do you think of the Roman Empire?
None.
None?
Not at all, dude. I've been seeing a lot of that pop up on TikTok. I don't think about it 1 second.
My girlfriend finally asked me that. I think about the Roman Empire at least every other day.
Yeah. No.
At least a little bit.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Not at all. Maybe if I were to see like, I guess more like architecture, but again, I think more Greece about that because
Right.
Rome took from Greece, so that's really my thought about that. But I really don't think much about the Roman Empire
Because I'm not thinking about like the Roman Empire as a whole, like the empire itself, but like there's just little things that come up, and I'm like, oh, that can tie back to the Roman Empire.
That's just such a weird thought. I guess that people have been coming up with. It's
Yeah.
just something I don't understand.
But it's so surprising that so many guys are thinking about the Roman Empire.
Yeah, like I've been seeing like
what?
people like once a month or like 2 times a day. I'm like, I'm sorry, sir, what now?
Yeah.
I don't think about it at all. How are you thinking about it that many times in a day?
Well, it's like I think of Marcus Aurelius because I like looking up Stoicism stuff like that. So I go back to the Roman Empire, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, also in the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
So it's always like constantly around me, or like even fighting. You know?
Well, yeah, a lot of the stuff came from that area and then slowly migrated over this way. So I guess it makes sense
Yeah.
in a way, but I don't think about that.
What do you think about more often? Like what's something that besides what we talked about,
Yeah,
what's something that
besides
always comes to your mind just randomly?
Freaking, I guess going off anime, just random
Anime.
stuff that's been going on with that. Yeah,
Dude, I can't wait to see your entire sleeve. You're gonna do your entire sleeve?
yeah,
Yeah.
all the way up. Yeah. So
How did that feel?
Huh?
How did that feel?
It wasn't too bad. I guess more like right
too painful.
here, lower arm, and like towards the elbow was a little more like pain, but it wasn't too bad. Like everything else was totally fine.
Are you gonna tattoo your entire everywhere or just their sleeves?
So I have
What's your plan
this-
for your tattoos?
So I have this. I know I'm gonna go all the way up. I already have one on my back.
Uh-huh.
That was the first one I got. So that one hurt the most. Yeah, but totally worth it. Yeah, I got this. One that I plan on doing, and I want to do a dragon. That's for
Ooh,
sure. I
what
just
kind of
don't-
dragon?
Not too sure. Probably like one of the Chinese Eastern dragons.
Okay.
Those just look a lot cooler. Not too sure where. And then another one I was thinking was probably like a horror theme.
You gotta have a slasher on you, bro.
Yeah,
At least a
that's-
knife somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, ooh, just where am I gonna do that? And
Little
how am I
bloody
gonna do
knife.
that? Yeah, but now it's like I gotta think like going into like the teaching thing. I gotta really be careful with what I do, what I do
you're
add and what
right.
I add. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be wearing sleeves all the time, long sleeves in the summer.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Hey, but
I'll come to it when it happens.
it's art.
Yeah.
Embrace the art. I can't wait to see that sleeve.
No, dude. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to
When
it.
do you think you're gonna get your next one?
I want to probably say maybe. I want to try within another month or two.
Another month or two?
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, I gotta get more tattoos myself. She has a whole bunch of them, so I gotta keep up with some.
you gotta catch up. Yeah.
I gotta catch up by a lot. I only got 3, and they're all tiny.
I do whatever.
Whatever
if
starts.
yeah. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Like I chose a big one for my first one, but
That was your first one?
this is my second one.
Was your one on your back bigger?
Whole back, sir.
The entire back?
Not all the way down. It's just like all upper shoulder blades.
What is it?
It's little memorial thing for my grandpa.
Oh.
Yeah.
How long did that take?
I want to say maybe about 4-ish hours.
4 hours of just pure pain.
Yeah.
Damn.
Maybe like 3.5. 3.5 to 4 hours, I'd say for that.
I think that's gonna be the title of this podcast. Comfortable in chaos,
Yeah.
living through chaos.
yeah.
But yeah, man, thanks for coming on.
Dude, of course. Yeah.
Hour and 38 minutes on the podcast.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
Had a great conversation.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can have another conversation in the future. It's been a while.
Dude, it definitely has. Yeah, dude. I'm totally down.
Is there anything you want to leave the audience with? Any message? Any advice?
Just be comfortable. That's the best you guys can do. That's it.
Be comfortable in chaos.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you should get that tattooed somewhere. Comfortable in chaos, like right here.
Just like right. Yeah.
Yeah, or like on your wrist. So every single time you're running, you like okay. That's
Just,
what
just like somewhere like inner or something.
it's what I
yeah.
do. You know,
Yep, just
every single day.
Yeah.
Tell them where they can find you. Instagram, anywhere.
Really, the only place will be Instagram at JGW_photo, and that's where you'll see a lot more like my photography stuff. Other than that, that's really it.
But yeah, man, thanks for coming on.
Of course, man.
It's been
Yeah.
great.
It's been
Thank you
awesome.
guys so much for watching. This has been Jordan Wilson, aka The Flash, as we all know him as. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys happen to enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys are listening on audio podcast over on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the other audio listening platforms, come over to YouTube. There's a YouTube version of this podcast available for you guys to watch. Other than that, that's it.
Later.
See y'all later.
Boyfriend heard he got a six-pack. I don't got a six-pack, thought I should address that. That means I'm really the shit. I know they watching these motherfuckers wishing.